The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
To Juju Smith-Schuster.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Number 30, James Conner, the ball carrier. The tackle made by...
These two teams all tied after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
On 3rd and 1, it's Roethlisberger going top shelf.
Ah, good. Ooh, he blew it. He blew it.
Give him credit. They took
He blew it.
but it's going to bring up 4th down.
He blew it.
This is what you wanted to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
They're going to run.
Ah, he got it. He trusted run. He trusted. He trusted. I'm going to stop this nigga.
2 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
Let me put this out here because you trust me run. I'm a little too tough.
The 4th down was successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards.
11 on the play. 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a 1st. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days that they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football? Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they are a full part of the passing game. And we see a lot of big
he went claim to the middle.
Eric Ebron, the big
trying to dunk shit. He trying some
it's
shit.
going to be 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again is Roethlisberger. And he gets inside the 10 to the 9. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down. The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
A quick pass out to Juju.
That's some bullshit.
Take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Some bullshit.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
I I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Second down, here's Barkley.
Ooh, if you can get there quicker, I got it. Oh, this might hurt. This might hurt. I'm good, though.
In that situation, that's almost a tendency break.
I think I'm good.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Kaepernick to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Here's a give to Barkley, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
He's tackled.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick.
Oh, let's get that back, though. Get that back.
Mike Hilton. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard
Let's get that
line.
back.
Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Look at this bullshit, man.
Complete this to Ingram as tight end. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he'll be stopped up as he could only muster a yard. So fourth down coming up on the other side as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Fourth down and less than a yard.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. To throw is Kaepernick. It's complete to Golden Tate. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 2nd and 10.
Hey, 91, 91. 54, right there, 54, Mike. Hey, watch the ball. Hey, watch that.
To throw, Kaepernick. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to Slayton. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
14-7, he got it right now. Got me 4.
For the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
14-10. If I kick this field goal.
With Graham Gano from the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here.
Oh, 14-10 his way. Second quarter, 18 seconds left.
4 now at 14-10. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
All right.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary.
The double coverage and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham.
Roethlisberger's pass intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Kaepernick escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach,
bad kick, man. Oh, bad kick.
A factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. On the give, this is McFarland. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. James Bradbury there to make the tackle.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
McFarland once more. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. They go play action now. Roethlisberger. And he hits and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
A gain of 22.
Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Steelers.
Can't get no pressure on that inside, can I?
So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's McFarland. Blake Martinez, 2nd in the league in tackles last year, gets another there.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They go play action with Roethlisberger.
Ah, you got it. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all got to get in there.
The 10 to the 7. Give him 30 yards there.
1st and goal.
This play started with the protection. You have to have it to give your quarterback time to let routes develop downfield. And then it's on him to locate an open man, and he does just that. Play callers love 4 vertical routes because receivers can be open at any time downfield, often for big gains.
And a little bit
got
of
some
space
good
here,
ass play.
takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. Off the outside.
Man, come on, the same fucking play.
Touchdown, Steelers. From 3 yards out, and the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half score.
How do y'all make me slide so hard when I start
Now,
off?
as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with Barkley. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. Hey, lady! 98's the mic. Hey, watch the lane. 198.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And Tate's got it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
44-yard line.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Flushed out right. And he's got Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football.
Get the ball, sorry, ass nigga.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
No spacing. Easy, easy.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Eric Ebron.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 2nd down now, McFarland. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. You have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger.
Oh, come on, man. Oh, my God. Come on.
17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On first down, McFarland.
That's some bullshit, man.
Take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Anthony McFarland with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Steelers, they broadened their lead. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, Don, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 11 yards there. First down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Joe Hayden there to bring him down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
On 2nd down, Barkley. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, 64 yards. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Complete to
Eric Ebron, 75 yards. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
4-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Again, it's Barkley. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Kaepernick. And that will be incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
On the carry.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The 11-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep it on the ground. Barkley only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The Giants on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Kaepernick going to throw. Tate bringing it in for the Giant touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
5-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. A running play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick 1st down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. running with McFarland. He's got a first down and then some at midfield.
Man, how do they do that?
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
How do they do that, dude?
Anthony McFarland making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Steelers 42, Giants 24. Chris Boswell to kick.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one, because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down, here's Kaepernick. And that'll be incomplete. Kaepernick took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. To throw, Kaepernick. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They get this out left, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And they open the lead up now to 25. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Now they'll throw with Kaepernick. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Ricky. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. 6 man. Hey, 91.
Now a play fake. Kaepernick. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
By the Steelers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Tonight,
as a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in Week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I'll bet through social media they found out this one was snug and getting into overtime, and they flipped over here in a hurry. This is fantastic. If you're a fan of ball, you love these types of games.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking